So I definitely thought that my biggest DIY project this year would be my wedding dresses. And then we bought a house. So I guess that's going to be our biggest DIY project. And when I say our, I definitely did not do this by myself. So if you didn't know, now you know. This is my fiancée, Amy. Say hello.
Hi.
I guess this means I'm gonna have to get 2 mics.
Yeah.
I bet you I could just hold it here.
Yeah, we'll share. Let's do this. Let's renovate a house.
I feel kind of crazy because I always film by myself in my sewing room, and I always do it very intentionally when you're like not in the house or you're on a call or you're in a meeting, so that you like can't hear anything, but now I have to film in front of you. So I think we're both feeling like
Self-conscious and like we're seeing a side of each other that we've never seen before.
yeah, like I'm sweating.
I think there's a lot we're gonna discover through this process.
I do hope we discover some fun things. I do think we will discover a lot that maybe we weren't like looking for. I hope not too many surprises.
You mean about our relationship?
No, I mean about the house. Like, no like mold surprises or like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm more worried about the relationship surprises.
If you can handle a renovation, I feel like you can handle anything in life.
Yeah, so this is like our pre-marriage test to really make sure like we're sure. So that's why we're doing this.
Okay, all right. I guess it's time for a house tour. This is the living room. It is a huge, rectangular, long-shaped room. We really liked the floors in here, and we're not entirely sure if we can save them. The foundation in here is pretty uneven, and unfortunately the crawl space underneath is too small to get under there and fix from underneath. So if we want to fix that, we actually do have to tear up all these floors. And the other thing to consider is if we keep these floors, the floors in the living room and in the kitchen, then the rest of the flooring in the house won't match either. So we don't know. Just gotta figure it out. Yeah, it's pretty uneven, but the house does have a lot of really cool details. The house does have a lot of cool original details, like the detail on the fireplace here. Obviously they painted the brick. I don't really know if this brick is savable, to be quite honest. It has kind of an interesting texture to it, but ultimately we would like to restore this home to a lot of its craftsman original detail. We want to make it like really... Are you done? Really what drew us to this house was the windows. There's a ton of really large windows, but unfortunately they have a not so great paint job on them, and they painted a lot of the windows shut. So our first big project is we're gonna try to restore the windows ourselves. We don't have a lot of first-hand experience renovating a house ourselves, so that should be very interesting. Amy wanted it to be clear that she has facilitated numerous home renovations, but neither of us have done renovation work ourselves, and I think we have a saw and we don't even know how to use that. So this should be really fun for us, but we really want to strip all the paint. There's some really pretty gold hardware underneath, but we want to bring a lot of the original details back to this house. This is my future sewing room, which has these really fun pocket doors, which we would also like to bring back to life and maybe even insert some glass panels in here. I've got big dreams and a Pinterest board, and I know all that we do is work backwards from there. So this room has some really crazy wallpaper, so let's take you in a little bit closer. Got a lot of crazy wallpaper and green carpet. That's the other thing we're gonna do first, is take out the carpet. Amy and I really wanted to pay homage to the woman who owned this house and loved wallpaper. So while we're not keeping this wallpaper, we are going to bring back some fun patterned wallpaper in here. I know some of you love that, some of you hate it, but it's what we're doing. I don't know where I'm gonna put my sewing machine. I tend to film near a window so that I have nice light coming in onto my machine, but I mean, it would probably go under the window or maybe over here on this wall here. I'm not entirely sure yet.
This is probably the only space that I feel like we don't have a really clear picture as to what we're gonna do. A apart from, we know that this back wall will have like a cute little coffee bar. This particular space, which could arguably be a dining room. Jade's space is also what would probably technically be the formal dining room, but we're not using it for that. So this will likely be sort of like a breakfast nook, coffee bar area where we're debating, do we open this up at least partially? We can only do it to about this corner. Do we open this up, try to have there be a little bit more flow, particularly because the light here is so great, brings more light into the room. Do we do that, or do we kind of just leave it intact as much as possible? Because what we don't want to do is be those people that come in and like open up every wall in an old house, and then pretty soon it's like lost its charm.
I don't think we're gonna find anything fun in here, but
Yeah, pretty sure.
we've just got regular, I think we've just got regular subflooring under there.
Oh, it's crumbly. Oh, it's so old. She's just crumbling in my hands.
Wow, and then it's just subfloor there?
Yeah.
Okay, so no fun hardwood surprises under there. We probably shouldn't be doing this without like the proper gear, just in case there's anything nasty in there. So this is a small little half bath off of one of the potential dining rooms, which again is covered in wallpaper. But during my online Pinterest board research, I did come across this picture that had some really cool crane wallpaper, which was by the brand House of Hackney. So ultimately, I think House of Hackney is going to be a really big source of inspiration for this particular project. We already picked out a couple of different wallpapers that we want to get from them to incorporate into this house. And when we went and toured their showroom in London, they had a full-size screen that you could cast any of their wallpapers onto so that you could see the full scale and the repeat, and I don't know, that whole entire day was just a really cool experience. But House of Hackney is probably the best example of what we want to do here, maybe taking that like a step back and not doing so much pattern on pattern, but in terms of doing like something that's really moody and fun is kind of what we're going for. And again, pretty much anything that I see covered in paint, I'm just like, I want to get rid of it. I want to remove the paint. I'm so excited to remove the paint.
Are we keeping these?
Yes. I almost forgot to show you guys these really cool light switches.
Yep, there's another one. I'm keeping that too. I don't care what anyone says, we're keeping this. It's gonna look so good with the crane wallpaper.
This is the kitchen, which has some really big windows that let in a ton of light, which is why we're pretty interested in opening up that wall just to kind of help bring some light into that side. But what we're trying to figure out is, do we need to replace these cabinets, or are they worth saving and maybe painting? We've definitely seen a lot of kitchens that have really cool painted cabinets. We'll definitely want to replace the sink and the countertop in here, but you know, like, do we want to keep this little swirly thing? Definitely need to replace the light fixture in here, but kind of just a lot of decisions that need to be made in terms of, do we open up that wall? Do we paint these cabinets? I do really like the hardware that is in here on these cabinets, and I don't know, do you think these are real wood? Amy thinks they're real wood, so they may be worth saving. They're definitely functional, but I don't know, jury's still out on that. You can cast your vote in the comments.
Door to the basement is in the kitchen. We won't be tackling that in phase 1, we don't think, but we'll come back to that later.
Taking you upstairs. I don't like this angle on my face. This is definitely the most funky room of the house. We decided we were okay with it, but basically if you're tall, this is not the bathroom for you. It has a very slanted ceiling, so we're definitely gonna have to get creative with the shower. It is a full bath. You can see we don't have space for like a full mirror vanity thing, so we're gonna have to figure something else out there as well, which, since you have this slant, it also impacts how far back the sink can go before you hit your head. So we don't know what we're gonna do about that. This is the bathroom of plates. I actually think it's really cute, but they do look like plates. And then we will pick you up and take you into the primary, which, oh, surprise, we've got more wallpaper. I actually love that she was committed to the wallpaper. Some of the wallpaper might not be my particular taste, but she knew what she liked, and I can respect that. So this is the primary, not really much to say. I haven't thought a whole lot about the upstairs quite yet, other than that particular bathroom. It needs a full reno, so
One thing that Jade and I differ on is I need alone time and I need like thinking space. And this is the place where I will be thinking, having my morning time. This will be my office. We chose the smaller bedroom because, you know, offices, like I don't need a giant bed. But probably we'll have some sort of like shelving behind me here, my desk right here. I like that I can look out the window and see the trees. Fall's coming, which is super fun. We've not lived in a place with fall, so this is gonna be like a treat every day, I'm sure.
This is the last room we're going to show you guys for now. It's got more beautiful big windows for tons of natural light and some nasty carpet that needs to be torn up. That is from some potted plants, we were told. I don't know. We'll find out how the subfloor is looking when we pull this all up, I guess.
Should we pull some up?
Okay, let's see it. Oh, there's tile under there? Oh, don't touch it.
Yeah, see.
Oh, is that hardwood? Ew, you need to wash your hands.
I will.
That's our first surprise. We've got hardwood.
Blue.
Blue hardwood. What does that mean? I don't know. We probably shouldn't be doing this without any, like,
What do we do with that?
what's that called? PPE?
I think we can sand this down.
Oh my gosh, our first surprise.
That means there could be hardwood all over the upstairs. Can we check?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so hesitant to tear anything up without, like, a mask, a glove.
Oh, I think it's the same.
Oh my gosh.
Good stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Same.
Oh man, I wonder if we can save it.
We gotta try it.
Okay.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Okay.
My dreams of having hardwood upstairs may be answered. This is so exciting. Maybe even down the stairs. We're gonna check one more corner. We're looking for a corner. Oh, this is not good for us to be breathing. But yep, it's hardwood. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Looking at the stairs. See?
Dude.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember.
okay.
Sand these down like crazy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've got hardwood.
Do we have soap?
Yes, we have soap. I think that's enough for now. That's a general house tour. We definitely have our work cut out for us. We have a lot to learn. We will accept any and all of your tips. So if you have any, like, please share them with us. I made Amy stop and go wash her hands. And I guess next time we'll see you, we'll be tearing up some carpet and maybe stripping some paint. I don't know. Yeah, we got to get a dumpster. How exciting. Any closing thoughts from you? Okay, she left. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one.